Hey everybody, Matt Schmidt here with another tip for the win. This time we're talking about lookalike audiences. What I want to go over today is just a method that I found after getting several hundreds to thousands of fires on a conversion pixel. That's key. Conversion pixel. I can come back into the audience tab and create what's called a lookalike audience on that pixel and get myself another solid group of people who are going to be very, very targeted. And the most important thing is that they're not going to be just based off the interest alone, and I'll explain that here in a second. So when doing this, you can create, and all you do is you hop in custom audience or create audience and say lookalike audience. When you do this, it says you can choose a custom audience, a conversion tracking pixel, or a page. Key thing to note here is when you're doing and optimizing for similarity based off of any size that I've been up to doing, you still get 2 million people. And the reason that I do it off of conversion tracking pixel, which is actually the smallest, if you think about it, potentially of any of these three, right? You could have a 40,000 person page that only had 5,000 buyers, but had a 10,000 person custom audience. Fill in the numbers as you will. I'm just saying that a conversion tracking pixel might be, and most likely will be, the smallest of the three. When you do that off of any of those three, regardless of the size, you get 2 million people. The reason for that is that these lookalike audiences are based off of more than just the interest alone. Now, how do I know that? If I do it off of any of these three, I'll get 2 million people. If I go and target those people in the ads manager, and I plug in my interest in the most general sense. So if I was doing this for nursing, and I had a conversion tracking pixel like I do, that has 3,000 plus conversion pixel fires on it, and then I go and create a 2 million person based off of similarity lookalike audience off of it. If I go plug that in and I target nursing, it will cut it down dramatically to probably a couple 100,000 people. You can do this for any niche that you want, and all you do is you target it just as it is a custom audience. So just as I was showing you how to do it in the retargeting video, that's exactly the same setup. So I'm not going to go ahead and repeat that. I just want to go through the logic here. So this lookalike audience is based off of a lot more than just that niche that you are targeting. There's other data that Facebook gathers and builds a similarity off of. So you want to be aware of that. Make sure that you're not just targeting the broad lookalike audience, and you're going and plugging back in your interest in the most broad sense. So in this case, nursing. That will get you a very targeted list of people that you can run one ad to like it's a retargeting ad, and maybe get an extra boost of some final sales, or juice a brand new shirt. These are the things that I found after testing thousands of dollars off of, if I use the custom audience, if I use a page. The best one has been conversion tracking pixel. And if it was based off of just the interest that you happen to be doing at that given time and basing and that pixel had fired on, why would it go from 2 million people to a couple 100,000 if you plug the broad interest into the ad? The reason for it, again, is that it's based off of more than just the interest. They find different associations. They do like by associations. They do different types of data, all the demographics that they have, and lots of different details that Facebook compiles interest and data off of. So that's what you want to do. All you got to do is plug in your conversion tracking pixel. You enter the United States or wherever you want to be, and go ahead, make sure you're doing similarity, not reach, and create your audience. Then go back through just like you're doing retargeting, and add that in the custom audience. It will be a custom audience. It will take a little bit of time to render on Facebook's side. You target it just like it's a custom audience, and then you plug in your interest, your most general interest that you want. And you know what? I think you're going to get great results, and I think it's going to give you some more, like I said, a boost to a new campaign, or a solid uptick in some shirt sale and a rocking campaign. So I hope that helps. Hope that helps you understand lookalike audiences. Again, I've tested thousands of dollars on this, and that has given me the best results off the conversion tracking pixel. This is why I told you to do a niche specific tracking pixel on something that you're going to be in long term, because you can do these lookalike audiences and get an extra boost. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll talk to you in the next vid. Thanks.